In this video, I'll be discussing question number 6, and in this question I've been told that the board of directors of Sekala Academy has decided to computerize the information of all the teachers in the educational institution, and also the software for this educational institution will be created by Taraka Software Solution. And also I've been told to imagine that I work as a senior software engineer for the software company, and my duty is to create a database for this software under the given instructions. So for that I need to first of all go on to MySQL Workbench and then click on File and New Model. And now I need to give a name for the database, and over here I've been told to give the name for the database Sekala Academy. And now I need to click on Add Diagram to create a ER diagram for it. And now in the second question I've been told to create a table called student to store all the student data, and also I'm supposed to create these columns in that student table and give these data types and lengths. So I'll first click on create table. Now I need to name this table student, and now I need to add the columns into that table. And now I'll begin proper data types and also the proper length. And now I'll be adding the not null tick for all these columns because I need to prevent any null values from getting inserted into the table. So for that I'll be giving all these ticks, and also I'll be getting rid of the primary key tick over here because I've not been told to give a primary key for any of the columns in the student table. So this is how the student table will look like. And now in the third question I've been told to enter the data into the table that I just created, and for that I need to use the graphical method when entering data. So for that I need to go to Workbench first, click on database and forward engineer, and now keep clicking the next. And now to enter data graphically I'll be using HDSQL. For that I need to go here and refresh, and over here you can see that there is a database called Sekala Academy along with a table called student. So I'll be clicking on that, and you can see over here the table columns that I just created on Workbench. And now to add data I'll be clicking on the data section over here, and I need to add data now into the table. So now I need to click on the plus button over here, and now I need to add all of the data into these cells. So after adding all of the data into the table, this is how it will look like. And now if I go to the fourth question over here, it says that some of the data that I've entered into this table is incorrect, and I need to update those data using query statements. And over here I've been given where the data needs to be updated. So over here it says that the gender of student number 006 needs to be updated to male. So for that I need to go over here, click on the query section. Now I need to use an update query to update the data. Now I need to mention which column that I'm going to update. And now I need to give the value that I'm going to replace it with. And now I need to mention whose information I'm going to update. And now I need to give the student ID. Now before executing this query, you can see that the gender of this student is set to female. Now I need to execute it and change it into male. Now when I refresh this, you can see that it has changed to male. So the first update is done. Now I need to do the rest. And over here you can see that Naduni Vijay Singha's student number has been stored as STUD010 in the database, like that. So I need to change that number to STU010. And now if I run this query and go to the data section and refresh it, you can see that the student number has been updated. And in the third question I've been told to update the first name of this student to Kalani. For that also I'll be using update query. So all I need to do is just modify this query. I need to update it to Kalani. Now before executing this query, you can see over here that the first name of this student is set to Lahiru. Now when I run this query and go back to the table and refresh it, and see the name has changed to Kalani. So that's all I've been told to do in this question. So that's all for this video.